brothers and sisters, misters and misses. It's old Rockin' Randy here, Randy Ritchie, with the Premier Pro Wrestling 412 results, and boy, what a card it was. Up, down, pillar, post, back, forth, tit, tat! Oh. But before we get to the results, the resultados, and the footage with what transpired as the finish to those matches, let me just take a second here to thank those of you who are supporting us and streaming our content on Patreon, Premier Pro Wrestling on Patreon, where you get the Randcast, which is our version of the podcast, which is myself and a well-traveled Casey James from OVW, WWE, and other places. And our big monthly tapings are streamed on our Patreon, and right now go check out Intemperance, because wow, who would have thunk that 3 weeks ago Intemperance would have spawned all that it has this month? And when I say spawn, I have no pun intended. Match number 1 at PPW 412th taping. That's 412 tapings. We saw 0-2 face, and you guys, you might have cursed them doing this, but it was the fans, in fact, who dubbed him, not me, not him, Bad Ass Brandon Campbell. Because now that you've named him, he's got to live up to it, and he sure as hell lived up to it when he defeated 0-2. Watch this. Now let's see. Volley to back, and that was really solidly laid, and he could pin him if he wanted to, but I think he wants to put an exclamation point, or the period at the end of the exclamation point. Big spinning sidewalk slam, and now it's all Brandon Campbell. I know what's coming. If he lands that Claymore, and he landed it, that is going to be it. Yep, he got him away from the ropes. He hooks the leg. I have to say I'm proud each and every week as he gets better and bigger and stronger to have my thumbprint. And remember that on Badass Brandon Campbell. Match number 2. We really shifted gears here as the man from parts unknown, Psycho Spawn, faced up to another man, a young man that is still within his first dozen matches, really stood up to Psycho Spawn and didn't give him 1 inch. And it was nothing but excursions and crazy at the end of this one. Just watch. And look at Jake say, come on, baby. Oh, big clothesline by Jake. Big hip toss by old Jake Hazard. Right now he's got Spawn reeling, and that's not something you say very often. And a body slam by old Jake Hazard. He's calling the finish. Let's see what happens here. He's got him up, but wait a minute. Here comes Humac. Now it's Humac and Spawn. And where did Humac come? It's not like he can hide, but here comes the ROZ. And he's fending him off. There's a shoving match going on in there, but ROZ sees he's outnumbered 2-1. Then we shifted gears once again as Marcus the Science Smith and his tag team partner and prodigy, he calls him his beautiful horse-faced boy, I don't know if that's a compliment or a dig, Charlie Hustle, faced off with the green up-and-comers, Jay Leone and Rockstar Rosie. Now, if you remember, a few weeks back, Rockstar Rosie put his hair on the line against Marcus the Science Smith's hair, and they shaved his head. To his credit, and it is definitely an attribute in my book, he stepped up and does what a man does. He let them shave his head, and he comes out here and holds his head high every week. And they really, Jay and Adam, Jay and Rockstar Rosie, had a hell of a match going against the Science and Charlie Hustle. But at the end of the day, watch here and you can see where the experience in those 4 guys lies. Amazing tag is made, and here comes Rosie. Take that shit, son. Take that shit. Now's the time. He's been holding back, resting up on the apron. He is a literal house of fire. Oh, he went for it. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Back suplex, Marcus the Science Smith back in the corner. Jay Leone's calling for him to get back in the ring. Marcus the Science Smith staying out of it to avoid injury. They fire him in, double shoot off. Wait, they both go behind on the slam. Attempted a corner rolls, kick out, kick out. They can't, they've got the tights. Match number 4 was a coveted match. A lot of people wanted to see it. They wanted to see the ROZ, a man who is living large and in charge. As he stepped up to face the Aztec Monster, giving away at least 80 pounds in that matchup. We were hoping to see a finish to that one. As it turned out, Humek was seconded by Spawn. And somewhere in there, Jake Kaiser said, partner, I've got your back. It all spilled out into a nice little wiener package, because at the end of the day, and you'll see right here in this video footage, we have new Premier Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And you'll find out who now. Then we saw, and I mean, this is probably the match that had the most anticipation from Premier Pro Wrestling 412. Jose Acosta, El Guerrero, the current Premier Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, for the 3rd week in a row, put his belt up one more time, and in his mind, one last time, versus his former friend, I guess, former friend, we're going to say at this point, Sensei. Was supposed to be 2 out of 3 falls, but you know, we didn't even get there. My God, the tempers were flaring, and it took a while, and I'm surprised that both men could contain themselves as well as they did to try to remain gentlemen up to the point where it really finally boiled over. And after we show you the layers of what happened there, when both men didn't just step up to the edge of the envelope, they stepped over the line and got carried away. Look at the exhaustion. They have been going at it. They haven't been sitting in rest holds. They've been tearing each other apart. And now he goes for that axe kick. Sensei sidesteps. Oh! Spine buster. This might do it. 1, 2. Oh! Lulu! Lulu's been nailed. Lulu's been nailed. I'm sorry, guys. We can't allow you to get away with bumping the referee a 3rd week in a row. We've got to throw this match out. This match is a double disqualification. Double disqualification. Now that's how the last 2 matches have been given a wide berth. Now I know it's not our fault. You've got to have rules in wrestling. They've been given a wide berth. Where is Lulu Lorena? She's been hurt, and now they're starting to fire up instead of, come on, get them apart. Here comes referee Justin McKay. He's going to break this up. They got to live to fight another day. Justin McKay is in there reprimanding them both. He's telling them, you hurt Lulu. What's it going to take? Relax, man. Breathe. You got carried away and you hurt Lulu. But Jose Acosta Hits the, and Sam finishes him off. And now they're going at it again. Referee Ian Anderson. So far they've destroyed Lulu. They've destroyed another official. There might be fines in their future. Oh, come on. And now Ian Anderson. And they go at it again. Here come the boys from the crowd, from the locker room. They finally get them apart. Okay, hopefully this thing is going to finally tone out. We got them apart. Now I can breathe again, man. My heart, I can't take this at 57. I'm in decent enough shape. But wait a minute. Jose Acosta let the bodies hit the floor. This is unaccustomed for both of them. And there goes Mark. And look at, and now they're going at it again. Brandon, can you do something? All right, I'm sending Brandon Campbell. He's a friend to both of them. Let's see if he can break them apart. He pulls them apart. It's not out of anger. It's not. Brandon telling him, be grateful for what you have, boys. We're friends here. Keep it competition. Stop getting carried away with each other. Oh, no! They pissed off the wrong guy. And Brandon Campbell. He had all he could stand, and he can't stand no more!
My ass week in and week out, prove I belong here in PPW. And for what? To watch you set the opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Now, with that being said, I have a lot of respect for the both of you, but I think me and the rest of the PPW universe around here can agree it's time for a new challenger for that World Heavyweight Championship, and you're looking at it.
Now hold on. We just calmed everything down. Before somebody gets seriously hurt, I think I have an answer. Will you guys please promise to behave for the next 30 seconds, the three of you? How about this? And I think you'll be happy. I think the fans will be happy. Saturday night, August 4th, Premier Pro Wrestling presents Do or Die. And I can't think of a better way to describe a match or those words in a match as Do or Die by doing for the first time ever 3 levels of hell. Triple Crown Championship matchup. Brandon Campbell will defend his King of the Iron Man tournament match, his King of the Iron Man title, in 30 minutes. You three will go 30 minutes, and at the end of the 30 minutes, the man with the most pinfalls or submissions is the King of the Iron Man. You'll have 60 seconds of rest. Then we will go after, and Brandon Campbell will defend his Triple Threat Challenge Pro Championship belt in a 3-way match. And then Jose Acosta will defend his heavyweight title, heavyweight championship. If it comes to it, 3 out of 4 falls versus Brandon Campbell and the American your ninja warrior, Sensei. What I'd like to ask right now, out of respect for the industry, and I know you guys have it in you, even though you're young, you got a lot of testosterone and adrenaline. Can you guys please shake hands and signify that as your acceptance of the terms for August 4th?
Gambling up every championship you have. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You got to be the same thing.
They're out there figuring out the terms right now. What a hell of a concept. I'm amazed when something like that comes to me. And Sensei's in, Brandon Campbell is in, and so is Jose Acosta.
I see you boys like you will die. Expect the unacceptable.
Yes, fans, I know what you're thinking. Lula Lorena is okay. She knows this is pro wrestling and not a crafters convention. Bless her heart, she's doing well, and she'll at least, if not there next week, we'll be there August 4th for PPW's Do or Die. And that's what it's all led up to. I'm going to reiterate what you saw is going to be shown more than once, as now as things have unfolded, we've been able to announce your main event for what we call Do or Die. I guess that's going to be Premier Pro Wrestling 414th taping. It's referred to as corny as you might think, the 3 levels of hell Triple Crown matchup. Badass Brandon Campbell, who is ever developing and ever earning that moniker that you gave him, Badass, versus the current PPW heavyweight champion, Jose Acosta, and the man that has taken Jose beyond his limits last 3 weeks in a row, Sensei. The first part of the 3 levels of hell. Triple Crown Championship match will be 30 minutes. All 3 men in a King of the Iron Man match. The way that match goes is it will go 30 minutes. And the man with the most pinfalls or submissions at the end of the 30 minutes will be the King of the Iron Man, which Badass Brandon Campbell currently holds. They will get 60 seconds and probably a change of referees. Then all 3 men, Sensei, Jose, Badass Brandon Campbell, will compete in a triple threat match for the Challenge Pro Championship. And once the Challenge Pro Champion is crowned, we will then take 1 minute and go directly into the PPW Heavyweight Championship for the PPW Heavyweight Championship belt. 2 out of 3 falls, or in this case, 3 out of 4 falls. The first man to get to 2 falls is the PPW Heavyweight Champion. I myself think it's one hell of a concept. I can't wait to see it, especially with these 3 guys in it. I'm hoping that you guys feel the same. We're hoping that you guys feel the same, and you're at least, at the very least, intrigued by this concept matchup. Time to wrap up the wrap-up. Before we go, I'm going to just come out and outwardly pimp. And we finally getting our affairs in order, our official merchandise shop. Premier Pro Wrestling Tees. We kick ass till we smell shit, and a bunch of other outstanding individual talent roster designs and original PPW designs. And please support us, stream our big monthly tapings and the weekly Randcast, our podcast, Premier Pro Wrestling on Patreon.